Hey everybody, welcome back to another one of my Betters in Myself reports with your host, the American Cyber King, Johnny Ross himself. And within this report, it will be another short one, but I'm sure that it'll be nice and brief so that way you guys can understand. Now, um, as I share this report, I just want to share the fact that I'm not going to share too much of my current weight much, or let's let's say a comparison to the previous week to now, because I'm still on a plateau of being in a range of 171 to like 169. So therefore, I currently weigh 169.5 pounds as of right now. Now, I got something interesting to share with you guys since last week of my grind as I continue to better myself. Now, so I've been calculating every day my workouts throughout each and every day. For example, push-ups. It turns out that throughout the entire week of last week, is that I've done 1,835 push-ups. Let that sink in a little bit. and so, and there are like some times that I do some jump squats. Throughout last week, I've done 370 jump squats. Let that sink in. And throughout another part of my workout routines, I have done a grand total of 26 planks within last week. Let that sink in too. Now, I'm not always about numbers, but I'm just always want to show it is to remain diligent of your sets, your reps, etc. Uh, just have fun with it, and you realize how far you've been progressing. Like I just share with you guys right now, and it turns out like I'm just having much more fun as I keep count of my sets of and reps every time I do certain workouts as part of my routine. Now, this leads up to there's like a interesting question. It was in Facebook. It was from a good friend of mine from my mission, and he just to break it down though, like the conversation we were having. Um, let's see now. Hold on. Before we continue, is am I still live? Am I still going? Yes, we're still live. Okay, good. Okay, my connection was being off for a bit. Okay, moving on. Anyways, so I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine named Colton Laswell, and he's been asking very good questions about what I've been doing to continue on my grind as of like right now. So things with me is I share it very consistently throughout my routines, but anything I do may be subject to change. For example, next week on Wednesday, things are going to change for a bit because of my agenda for college. But but the things I do will be the same. For example, like I share the fact that I'm more focused on spending each day on fixing certain parts of my muscle groups in certain days. Like for example, like let's just say for instance, like when I was sharing the amount of push-ups I've been doing for the week, which just helps my upper body so much. Of course, I keep counting, make sure I don't overdo it, let my body rest, etc. There's that, all that and dandy stuff. I do it at home, but in the gym, it's like a different story. I just take the time to focus on. Let's just how am I gonna break this down? Simply, let's just say like throughout the morning, I skip breakfast. But as I skip breakfast, I partake of apple cider vinegar. This is my agenda, like for example. So as I do that, the reason why I do it is because that my body will end up absorbing like the food I previously ate yesterday, like dinner for example. And as I do so, like my body will just have enough energy to just get my workout routine done throughout that time. Now, as I done that, I let my body rest, just do my studies and stuff. And for me, I do work my workouts twice a day. I used to do it once a day, but then twice a day to intensify my workout and able to lose weight. This is for those who wants to lose weight, all right? And so as I do that though, I make sure I eat too. Don't starve. I don't want you guys to be starving as I do my grind. Like that's not my intent for you guys when it comes to you guys losing weight yourselves. It's not easy, but it takes discipline to do it when your intent is to really do it though. Anyways, so it's tricky to do intermittent fasting because sometimes your stomach will still end up saying it's a little hungry. But my advice on it is, as you're doing intermittent fasting, make sure you drink plenty of water, lots and lots of water, because your body will maintain its metabolism on the way as you do so. And so my my tactics will go over the place here and there, but apple cider vinegar is like one of the most super effective. Now, just say FYI though, this is not doing it to cheat. This is doing this to help you increase your metabolism. If it's just in case it's very low, and yourself crank up your metabolism up more. So I highly recommend apple cider vinegar. It's not the most tasting thing in the planet, but it's worth partaking of, and you can worry about like the foods you eat sometimes too. It's like a complete balance, all right. And now I hope that I hope this part of the report, Colton Laszlo, that answers your question. Um, if you have more, if my audience in the stream right now has any questions, so please leave. Oh, don't forget to share, a like, and subscribe, and share to those who wants to learn of like my ways. I'm just share what I've been doing because well, this answers a upcoming question as I will I keep going at this time though still. And the answer is yes, because I still know that I can be better than myself. And I know it. So thank you guys very much for taking your time to visit my stream, or those coming in later. And hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. So just to give a FYI on any leftover information I have. So that channel art I'm still working on. It still wasn't done. I've been so busy in my last agenda that I couldn't manage to change the channel art. So I apologize if you guys are thinking about it or noticing it. So I'll just make it a goal for 2020 just to simply do that sometime like this January, this month. All right. I hope I get this done. This needs to get done. I will put that as part of my agendas throughout this upcoming week, next week, that is. All right. So, and on top of this, thank you guys so much for your support. I was in my social media, was in my fitness journey. You guys know how hard it was, and I'm so glad all this hard work is paying off so much. My mind's been clear. I can compute what I need to do for the rest of my life, and I'm just very, very happy and satisfied with what I've been doing so far. I just know that what I'm doing is the right thing for me, and it means a lot when you guys continue to support it too. So I'm very humbled by it. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. Okay.